sabbatical soon, and so I have a few thoughts to share on that. Rest is built into our systems. Every day we rest, right? We sleep every night, depending on what shift we work. We all sleep. Every week we get a day off or more, sometimes 2 days off. Sabbath is a powerful idea, and it was given to us by God Himself, who set the example at creation, where He worked creating for 6 days, and then on the seventh day it says that He rested. We know Jesus invited His followers after a busy time of ministry to come away with Him by themselves for a while to get some rest. The command to remember the Sabbath and keep it holy was given for our benefit. It wasn't given as a rule to kind of keep us under wraps and put us under extra stress and pressure. It's not for our restriction or to inhibit us. Rather, it's a gracious invitation to experience a day every week without labor and without the demands of labor on our time, so that we can commune with God and experience physical, emotional, and relational wholeness without distraction. It's a day every single week when, by ceasing our striving and our labor, we remind ourselves that God's got this. God's got us in His hands. God's got this world in His hands. And what more important a time in our history than we are in now do we have than to hear this message that God's got this? Sabbath increases our capacity to trust God, and lack of it decreases our confidence in God. Jesus said that the Sabbath was made for our sakes, not the other way around. And in ancient Israel, God even commanded that the land have rest every 7 years, so that it would rest from the demands of crop growing, which would deplete the soil of its nutrients. Not resting the land in this way would lead to crop failure and ultimately to famine for the people. Well, a pastor's sabbatical is taking an extended time away from ministry responsibilities for personal renewal once every 7 years. I think of it this way: like the land getting replenished during those Sabbath years of the land, the goal is to replenish and restore the spiritual nutrients. The goal is to replenish and restore, yes, the spiritual nutrients in the heart and life of a pastor to make them more fruitful in ministry. I'm grateful that Valley Chapel is granting me this special time away this summer to do just that. And even though the coronavirus has delayed it a little bit, we feel it's really feasible to move ahead with a sabbatical. We've got great ministry leaders. We've got a supportive partnership with our other churches, and we've got the skilled and we have a wonderfully skilled associate pastor and Pastor Ryan. And I chuckled a little bit because as I say that, he's behind the camera filming me. But most of all, we have the Holy Spirit who's going to guide and direct us all, myself, our family, and the church during this time. So I'll be praying for you, and I value your prayers for us as well.